Start my recording back up, and we're going to go do Hildibrand. Let's go. Wizened testimony. Nashu Makakura's expression is equal parts consternation and anticipation. Sho, help! Here to help again, are you? As things stand, I'm still waiting on word from... yours truly, I assume? Detective Hard-boiled. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive bar and every keep for signs of this Hildibrand character. It's pronounced Hildibrand. Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Oh, where could the inspector be? Chin up, dollface. The case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again, and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. Okay. Well, here we go as we explain the whole Chronicle of Hildibrand, so that's exciting. Are we just gonna explain everything? So, you followed rumors of the flying disc which nabbed your friend, and then that led you to the place where it most likely crashed down, here. You also think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared and, from your perspective, went through 30 years in the blink of an eye? Sounds like crazy talk. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work that I've learned to give clients the benefit of the doubt. And since we've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. We want to question older people native to your world who might have had witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks, like the one outside the residential ratty. Let's go. Radii. Just about to start Hildibrand. Hildibrand is a fun time, you know. You have to suspend your disbelief just a touch, but hey, it's a good time. Also, I will say that the Dawntrail Hildibrand, I was like, this is gonna be a real fun ride. I really enjoyed Endwalker Hildibrand a lot, because Endwalker Hildibrand was like, oh, it like did a lot of really cool things. And so like Dawntrail Hildibrand, I'm also really enjoying. But Endwalker Hildibrand, I think is probably the best. And I only say that because like, as you go, which one didn't have Hildibrand? They all have Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers technically didn't have Hildibrand, but they like smushed it into Endwalker to like kind of connect it. But Shadowbringers was the only expansion that didn't actually have a Hildibrand questline. But I really liked Endwalker Hildibrand because of Endwalker Hildibrand. So in all like the Hildibrand adventures, you're kind of just there watching everything happen. You're just like, yeah, okay, this is just how it goes. And like, I love that for Endwalker Hildibrand, you're like in it. You're actually like participating in shit, and you're like, fuck it. Like, I'm here to just have a good time, and I'm gonna participate, and it's so awesome. What a lovely place to interrogate our elders. Old timers aplenty, as promised. Pick a prune and get to it. Oh, I still have that illustration I lent you last time. Showing it around should help nudge some ancient noggins. Good. Good. I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes two. So, you and Detective Hard-boiled will have to share. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy, even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger-painting toddler's magnum opus. Show, was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to bother some park goers. Right, let's start showing that picture around then. Keep an eye out for older Hume and Histaro that might have hailed from outside the dome. Oh, and don't forget the Shatona. If this Hildibrand really does look like me, I look forward to meeting him in the flesh. if only to see if the resemblances is more than skin deep. May I help you? Have you seen this man in this spaceship? I'm sorry, but 30 years ago, I was practically an infant. Far too young to remember much of anything. That picture is very cute, though. Did your child draw it for you? Good. What can this old lady do for you? An illustration of Starship clipped from the Thanarian Truth. The picture has been enhanced with a hand-drawn portrait of Inspector Hildibrand. "30 years ago? I honestly don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best, my dears." That is a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. It really captures your essence. That slack-jawed mug? You gotta be kidding me. This would have been 30 years ago, but did you happen to see a flying craft like the one in this picture? What would you be wanting with me, then? Can't say I'm familiar with it. But I do remember 3 decades ago, when I was still in the bloom of youth. Well, middle age. Say, I remember you, the clever git who took back my verbal tonic from that thieving Horson. That was a good bit of sleuthing, it was. No need for all that, was just doing my job. Sorry to see that the tonic didn't do its job, though. It's not about growing my hair back. It's about the routine, about 40 years of massaging my scalp and basking in the same fragrant aromas every morning. Doesn't feel right to start the day without it. 40 years of using an Everkeep-made product? That's right. You're an Alexandrian, born and bred, same as me. There's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Well, no one said it would be easy dredging up an eyewitness accounts from so long ago. This is where grit and persistence come into it. I spied a Shatona fella heading towards the 914 radius. Hard to guess his age with how long they live, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Vending machines caught your eye? Yeah, you could buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. When I'm alone, walking through the darkest, dingiest parts of the city, I need something as weathered as weary as I am. I'll stick to my eggs, thanks. Ew. That sounds disgusting, I'll be honest. Though, I'm biased because I don't like eggs. Shatona man of indeterminate age. Lovely day, isn't it? Have you seen this ship and man? I'm not sure I recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Yes, the craft I do recall seeing. When I yet felt the sun upon my face, I was living a very different kind of life at the time. It was during a hunt that I spotted it. Flying machines were a rare sight back then, so I remember it well, even now. Do you remember where it was headed? It appeared to crash somewhere in Uiwata to the north. I was of a mind to seek out the wreckage, but then the dome suddenly appeared, and I had far, far stranger things to worry about. There, what'd I tell you? Let's find your pal Nashu and share the good news. No one seems to know anything about the starship. Did you fare any better? So it came down somewhere near this Uwera Yukata place? I don't suppose either of you have been there before. I have, actually. It's spooky. They did weird experiments. A research facility, you say? If some unidentified shiny object fell from the sky nearby, then I'd wager their people soon scooped it up. It seems we have our destination, but how to get across the lake? We could ask a reporter. We could take a hover cargo. That we could. The reforgers have a few, and I happen to know one of an accommodating disposition. Right, that's our transportation sorted. What I'm stuck on, though, is how you've already been to this Yui-Yawata when I'm only just learning such a place even exists. What's your deal, anyway? I'm Sho, Agent of Adventure. I'm simply an ardent admirer of Inspector Hildibrand. I am Sho, Agent of Adventure. You adventure for a living, is that it? Well, it's clear you're no fresh-faced mook. Let's press on with the investigation. My reforger friend should have a hover cargo waiting for us at the trip downs. I better pack a dose of Nashu's delights. Those explosives of yours, leave them behind. Don't need no dizzy dame blowing herself up on my watch, or me for that matter. What you thinking, Nashu? Oh, shit, I forgot. I gotta keep my eye out for the dude. There's always a guy. He may not be here anymore, but there's always a guy in the Hildibrand quest line that's following Nashu, and I need to see if I can find him. Like, I made it a point because I noticed him when I started doing Dawntrail Hildibrand. There's always a dude following Nashu, and I'm like, is he really always here? So now I'm just like, all right, I have to see where he is. I have to find him every time now. I'm just looking around to see if I can find him. I don't see him anywhere. Alright. Core, that's a big watery lake. This is the Reforger pal I was telling you about. She keeps tabs on the heritage found scene and was a big help when I needed information for a case that spilled outside of Everkeep. I hear you need transfer to Yui-Yawata. The hover cargo is ready if you are. This place is a mess, but I don't see any monsters roaming the halls at least. Should be safe to split up and have a look around. Shuffling through the various documents in the cabinet, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 1. According to an associate native to these lands, the unidentified vessel we recovered near Yui-Yawata had flown into the region not long before the dome manifested. Their testimony was corroborated by a thorough examination of the wreckage, which yielded not a single sliver of electrope. The vessel was, without a doubt, manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. This mystery was further compounded by the discovery of a Hume survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant had sustained no visible injuries. Oh. Alright. That sounds like our inspector, which is going to be interesting now. That's going to be interesting. A lot of people being pickled in here, but Inspector Hildibrand isn't among them. Speaking of which, what did you see where Detective Hildibrand went? Oh, I gotta look around for this, okay. Skimming through the various documents, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 2. The hewn mail was extracted from the wreckage as is The human male we extracted from the wreckage is an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed and in clear possession of a soul, he yet remains in a comatose state. The absence of reaction to any and all external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. Every method we have attempted, be it electric shock, a hot bath, or a sharp slap to the face, has failed to wake the subject. In his remarkable corporeal fortitude, in an innate and natural quality, or was it acquired with the aid of unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. Oh, okay. It's gonna be like, okay, so it's gonna be like how he was in Stormblood, where he was like time locked. That will probably help get around him aging 30 years. So I see how this is gonna go down. Okay. Cool. I see how this is going down. The document held by the clipboard is entitled Confidential Files Addendum 3. I cannot understate the incalculable potential I see in our mystery subject. If we could but unlock the secret of his preternatural resilience, then we would never again need to risk the dangers inherent in the transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only recourse, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, we have decided to suspend all research related to his subject. The specimen will be preserved in a biocapsule in Sector 51 and placed under observation in the hopes that he will one day regain consciousness. Sorry, something else in the records caught my attention and it led me to a different floor. Had to rustle up a verification key first, so I haven't spent any time on your starship mystery. Did you turn up anything yet? They were keeping him in Sector 51. The key I found should let us access that area. Let's grab your pal, Nashu, and head there now. Inspector Hildibrand, there you are! Oh, Jesus Christ. God damn it. Jesus Christ. You two been yanking my chain? This clown doesn't even look anything like me. Well, opinions aside, we've located our man. A hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. Don't do it. Oh, here, give this to the detective. Okay. Sure. Okay. What's happening? What the fuck's happening? See, this is the shit. This is what happens now. We just go along with it, and it's awesome. Fuck yeah. From the lady. This is so stupid. Appreciate it. I hate this so much. Two brands, one egg, baby. I never could refuse the kindness of strangers. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, that's a lot of them. Huh. These punks must be feeling lucky. He's got a gun! Oh, Jesus! There is no need for firearms nor fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behooves a gentleman. Attention, everyone! Follow my lead, if you please. Took that. Oh my God. He's back, baby. He's back, baby. He's back, baby. We're so back. We're so back. We're back, baby. We're so back, baby. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember to always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. There they go. I fear I may have overslept a trifle. But I, Hildibrand, well-rested agent of inquiry, now stand before you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Nice. I love that we clap too now. By the by, who is this austere-looking fellow? A new admirer of mine, mayhap? This is Detective Hardboiled, your soul twin from another world. Why, my dear Nashu, this man possesses nary a speck of my singular aplomb. He does not resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother has more grit in her pinky finger. That's odd. Maybe I need new glasses, but the two of you seem practically identical. The odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fellow who's been sleeping for 30 years. And don't get me started on how you charm those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? The inspector has a very unique physique, for one, and as for the zombies, he's had an excellent rapport with them ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case closed. Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer the services of Hildibrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even inspect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helped you get the job done. I, too, am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior, you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. The dame, she's your assistant. Loyal and steadfast. I'm just here, man. I had an assistant once. But now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. This'll just be the thing to prove your sleuthin' chops, Inspector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass tacks. Cool. Oh, good, we brought clothes for him. I always have a spare set of Inspector's clothes on hand. Good, good. Hildibrand, an agent of inquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire, is up and full of beans. The case of the fiendish fugitives. Detective Hardboil's veteran nose has picked up the scent of a new case. You get used to it. As I was saying, I got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scoured this place top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts, but the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sound about right? I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. Gasp. Apparently, he dismissed the Taral Vidral as impossible to control and instead chose to pursue his research using less ornery beasts. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavering fiend? Nothing so mad as all that? No, he saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program, had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls for use in his experiments. How awful, and what became of these now criminally minded creatures? That's the million-credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than a barfly's tumbler. A little digging into the operations log showed the cage locks were opened only recently, which means we find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evildoers on the double. Yes, there's a chance they're out there causing trouble, and as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Speak with Hardboiled in Solution 9. Core, I never noticed how far down it went. Illusion Shine is a most impressive metropolis. Yep, Illusion Shine. Right, I'll take a crack at the storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. Well, the bad news is the device was in even worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. A quick pass netted me some scraps though, enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researchers stuck the soul of a career thief into the body of an Cyclops. This light-fingered fella didn't steal out of greed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. Twisted guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just 'cause he switched bodies. Yes, 'tis all becoming clear to me. His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. As soft-boiled a guess as any I've ever heard of. Your instincts are way off, pal. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? If one of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets, all we'd have to do is follow the screams. No, if he's plotting a heist, it'll involve a target outside Everkeep, and he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate neither, but something that really cause a nuisance. Electro. Alexandria's got a habit only that miraculous ore can satisfy. We need to hustle to the quarry outside, and I mean now. It's okay, Inspector. You'll get him next time. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's the dude. There's the dude. There he is. There he is, getting fucking shocked. Is it just me, or is someone frying a block of cheese with a steady current of lightning energy? I say, the weather here is rather unruly. How I pine for the crystal clear skies of Ul'dah. This guy should be able to answer some questions. Yes, I work here. Was there something you needed? Have we had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electrum go missing in recent days. The strangest part is that our guards didn't see a damn thing. You'd need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming and going. There, what'd I tell you? A sneaky Cyclops could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is then? If there's anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. That's mighty kind of you, friend, but let's have you bait the trap with a stack of electro placed conveniently at a site of your patrols. We'll do the rest. One tempting stack of electro coming up. There, that should do the trick. Collar that thief for me, will ya? Oh, and do be careful while you're at it. That was weird. Anyways. The trap is set. Now we wait. Nope. Oh, this is perfect. Maybe a little too perfect. Not good, not good! That's our thief! After him! so many Iclopses. Or is it Iclopsos? Iclops or Iclopses. We've lost sight of our quarry. And he's gone to ground in the middle of a field of Iclopses. We got us a wise guy. Not a tough guy, though, according to his file. Says he's got no stomach for fighting, so we just need to split up and find the one that doesn't try to squish it on sight. Of course, even if he is a coward, he's a big boy now, so he might still try to go down swinging. Shout out if you hit pay dirt, and we'll take him together. Me not bad, Iclops. Iclopses don't talk. Oh, there's our dude again. The inspector and the detective set off in pursuit of that screaming Iclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Damn it all! We have you now, fiend! There's nowhere left to... Ow, it's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles! Out with it, punk! Where did you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I tell the likes of you! Have it your way. I hear this stings worse than chili sauce in your eye. No! Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Move, damn it, move! Give a criminal a chance and they'll make you wish you had it. My turn. Ooh. No. Ooh, he really is a big boy. This is my show now. Lose the gun or the girl gets it. You too, weapons on the ground. Ew, is he twitching? God, he's so cool! He's so cool! Ah, my eye! My eye! God, he's so cool. You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine. That didn't hurt at all. I, Hildibrand, ancient of agree, abhorrent acts of violence. Damn, man. He's just built different. He's just built different, baby. Hells yeah, buddy. Let's go. Core, the inspector's all lit up. You gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a Gumfortherium. So bright. Too bright for me to bear. Damn. Ah, the pain is akin to stepping barefoot on a goblin's back. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. Soft-boiled and cracked. I never wanted the electrope. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed it over every block I took. So you weren't just being your usual thieving self? Alright, so what's this researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. He already had some scary-looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders. No idea where we might find him then? None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright, I believe you. This case is taking a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in all this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tin Men authorities. Don't worry, I'll explain how you're a crook in monster's clothing so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9. Well, that was something. Go into the neon style. Wasn't Inspector Hildibrand incredible? Surely Detective Hardboiled must now acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal. I handed the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. You can bet your last bean that researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. I can't figure his angle yet, but he's up to no good, that's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible, maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. And that's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help out there. You shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildibrand is at your service. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gun, and it's only fair I tell you why. Has to do with a man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria. The Crime King, they called him. It was me who caught his royal rogueness and sent him to rot in a prison cell, but after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you've connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was Yuyuwata, yeah? Me and him have got a history. So if he's running free out there, somewhere in a new monster skin, I want to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardboiled. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time when you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for us to follow. So these were last patch's Hildibrand quests, which I didn't realize were a thing. Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage Found. I was hoping to see our hulking Cyclops squish those curious rats. The craven fool surrendered with barely a struggle. But no matter, I have more than enough electrope now to proceed with my plans. Given the right direction, you outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. Ooh. Whoa. When making hard-boiled eggs, you want to boil for the same length of time, every time. 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft. Any more, they're overcooked. We're out of time today, so here are some I prepared earlier. Why is that one red? The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned for the next episode of Inconceivably Further Hildibrand Adventures. See you, Inspector. Oh, was that actually it? Oh, maybe that was it. Oh, weird. I thought I could have sworn we'd have more. Oh. Wait, what? I thought... Huh? Well, now I'm confused. Is that really it? No, maybe that was it. I thought they added more. Cause I had this quest available to me like last week. So I thought I was like, oh shit, I missed it. But I guess not? Question mark? Let me see here. Oh, okay. The Hildibrand quests are gonna come in like 2 months. Okay. I didn't realize that. Oh, okay, so they're gonna come in 2 months. Okay, so that works out. Then this is from last patch, and that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Well, all right, cool. Well, that works out then. Doing it now works out because now we're caught up, so it doesn't really matter all that much. All right. Then on that note, guys, that is it for me tonight. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I will see you guys back here tomorrow, most likely for more Final Fantasy XIV, as we try again for re-clears. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but we'll see, because it's PF, and that's kind of what we have to deal with. So we will do our best. But as always, though, my name is Shogun Shin, you are the audience, and I will see you guys next time.